Why tiny seeds matter after 45. Let's talk about something most women over 45 feel, but few truly understand. Your body is changing, and not just on the surface. After the age of 45, your body begins to produce significantly less collagen. The structural protein that gives your skin its firmness, your joints their flexibility, and your bones their integrity. But there's another silent shift happening at the same time, a natural decline in estrogen. And this hormonal drop-off doesn't just affect fertility. It alters your sleep, your energy, your mood, and how your body holds itself together. Unfortunately, the standard response to these changes often misses the mark. Most women are sold topical creams, hormone replacement therapies, or expensive cosmetic fixes, treatments that manage symptoms rather than nourish the deeper system. What's overlooked? Whole foods. Specifically, seeds. Yes, seeds. Tiny, nutrient-dense packages that contain compounds directly involved in collagen production, hormone regulation, and cellular repair. In this video, we'll explore 3 seeds with real science behind them. Foods that help rebuild collagen from the inside out, support natural hormone balance during and after menopause, and nourish the tissues and systems that help you feel steady, strong, and well. For each seed, we'll break down the biological mechanism, why it works, the clinical data, where available, and the real-world application, how to use it safely and effectively every day. This isn't hype, it's biology. And when you feed your biology right, beauty becomes a byproduct of balance. Number 1, watermelon seeds. Let's begin with something unexpected, watermelon seeds. Once tossed aside without a second thought, these tiny black seeds may be one of the most underappreciated allies in your midlife skin and hormone health journey. We've been conditioned to fear fat, count calories, and chase exotic superfoods. But real cellular repair doesn't come from hype. It comes from biology. And biologically speaking, watermelon seeds are a concentrated source of raw materials your body desperately needs to rebuild itself from the inside out. Arginine. The star player here is arginine, an amino acid your body uses to produce nitric oxide, NO, a powerful molecule that dilates blood vessels and improves circulation. Why does this matter for your skin? Because better circulation means more oxygen, more nutrients, and more efficient collagen synthesis. After 45, collagen production slows, not because your body forgets how to make it, but because it's lacking the triggers and building blocks. Arginine serves as both. It boosts fibroblast activity and supports wound healing and tissue regeneration, exactly what thinning, dry skin needs. Magnesium. Next is magnesium, often called the calm mineral, but its role goes far beyond muscle relaxation. Magnesium helps regulate cortisol, your body's main stress hormone. Chronically elevated cortisol breaks down collagen faster than your body can rebuild it. Magnesium steps in to calm the storm, reducing the breakdown of skin structure at the hormonal level. Zinc. Then there's zinc, the silent restorer. Zinc activates collagenase, the enzyme responsible for repairing damaged collagen fibers. It also plays a critical role in balancing oil production and managing hormonal acne, a common struggle for women navigating midlife shifts. Iron. And finally, iron, the oxygen carrier. Low iron levels, especially common in postmenopausal women, often manifest as dull, tired-looking skin. By improving oxygen delivery to skin cells, iron helps restore natural glow and vitality. These 4 nutrients, arginine, magnesium, zinc, and iron, work synergistically. They don't just slow damage. They support collagen creation, cell renewal, and skin healing from the ground up. What's rarely discussed is how these seeds affect your hormonal terrain. While watermelon seeds don't contain phytoestrogens like flax or soy, the nutritional profile indirectly supports estrogen balance by improving liver function and reducing systemic inflammation, both key for hormone metabolism and detoxification. Think of it this way. Estrogen is a symphony of signals, and your liver is the conductor. Without proper nutrient support, the rhythm falters. Magnesium and zinc, both found in watermelon seeds, help modulate enzyme pathways involved in estrogen metabolism, ensuring that excess hormones are safely cleared and balance is restored. This subtle but critical action helps relieve common midlife symptoms like mood swings, hormonal acne, and sleep disruption, without resorting to hormone replacement. Are there randomized controlled trials, RCTs, on watermelon seeds and collagen production? Not directly, but let's be clear, mechanistic plausibility matters. Each nutrient in watermelon seeds has been studied independently in hundreds of trials related to wound healing, circulatory health, skin elasticity, and hormonal function. We're not looking at a magic seed. We're looking at a biologically sound, nutrient-dense food that addresses the deeper systems involved in skin aging. In medicine, that counts. How to use it practically. Now, how do we make this functional? Always roast lightly. Raw watermelon seeds contain enzyme inhibitors like phytic acid that may interfere with mineral absorption. A quick dry roast neutralizes this while preserving nutrients. Smoothies and yogurt bowls. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons of roasted seeds to your morning Greek yogurt or smoothie. You'll get the crunch, the minerals, and the collagen support without any sugar spike. Salads and soups. Sprinkle roasted seeds on salads or into soups for a nutty, satisfying texture. They're surprisingly versatile. Hormone support trail mix. Mix watermelon seeds with pumpkin and sunflower seeds. This trio delivers a full spectrum of midlife-relevant minerals: zinc, magnesium, selenium, and vitamin E. Note, for those prone to kidney stones, watermelon seeds are moderately high in oxalates. If you've been advised to limit oxalate intake, speak with a nutritionist before adding them daily. Number 2, lotus seeds. Now let's shift from the bright heat of summer fruits to the still, cool waters of ancient healing. Nestled at the center of the lotus flower, the lotus seed, or fox nut as it's sometimes called, is more than a poetic symbol. It's a physiological powerhouse. For over 2,000 years, lotus seeds have held an honored place in Ayurvedic medicine and traditional Chinese herbalism. In these traditions, they were used to replenish chi and blood, ease menstrual irregularities, and support restorative sleep. But as modern science catches up, we're starting to understand the biological reasons why this soft, airy seed might be one of the most underrated tools for women navigating the transitions of midlife. Let's look beneath the surface. What the ancients saw as calming the spirit, we now understand through the lens of biochemistry. Lotus seeds contain plant-based compounds that actively modulate the nervous system, support hormone balance, and protect cellular structures from oxidative damage. This means they don't just support the mind. They nourish the infrastructure that holds your skin, sleep, and mood in balance. And for women over 45, that balance is often hanging by a thread. Camphorol. This flavonoid is a potent antioxidant that inhibits matrix metalloproteinases, MMPs, the enzymes responsible for breaking down collagen under stress or UV exposure. When left unchecked, MMPs accelerate skin thinning, sagging, and wrinkle formation. Camphorol helps preserve your collagen matrix and slow visible aging at the source. Alkaloids. These natural plant compounds regulate the hypothalamic, pituitary, adrenal, HPA, axis, which governs how your body responds to stress. A stable HPA axis improves mood, cortisol levels, and the delicate interplay between progesterone and estrogen, a major concern for women entering perimenopause and beyond. Phosphorus plus magnesium. These minerals aren't just good for bones. They stabilize cell membranes, power ADP production, your cell's energy currency, and enable enzymes critical for collagen synthesis. Think of them as the foundational scaffolding that allows your skin to regenerate. Tryptophan. This essential amino acid is the precursor to serotonin and melatonin, neurotransmitters that regulate mood and sleep. Tryptophan-rich foods like lotus seeds promote deeper, more restorative NREM sleep, which is when collagen rebuilding and hormonal recalibration are most active. While we don't yet have randomized clinical trials focused exclusively on lotus seeds and collagen in human subjects, in vitro and animal studies have demonstrated. Lotus seed extracts repair oxidized proteins, a crucial factor in aging skin. Unique enzymes in lotus seeds help delay protein degradation, potentially slowing cellular aging. Tryptophan's effects on sleep and mood are well documented, and these pathways are intimately tied to skin repair and hormone function. In clinical practice, many functional medicine and Ayurvedic practitioners report improvements in skin hydration and tone, menopausal sleep quality, PMS and anxiety symptoms, brain fog and sugar cravings. Taken together, this creates a web of support for midlife health, especially for women who feel off rhythm but aren't sure why. Lotus seeds don't just affect one organ. They influence systems. Skin, antioxidants like camphorol reduce UV-induced collagen breakdown. Mood and cognition. Magnesium plus tryptophan support serotonin pathways. Hormones, alkaloids, and anti-inflammatory action modulate estrogen-progesterone balance. Metabolism and insulin sensitivity. High in fiber and low in sugar, lotus seeds support stable blood glucose, an often overlooked factor in hormone regulation and skin elasticity. Inflammation. Their flavonoid profile helps cool invisible inflammation, which silently erodes skin, joints, and emotional balance over time. In Eastern medicine, lotus is said to calm the heart. In Western terms, it soothes the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting the rest and repair state your body desperately needs in midlife. The beauty of lotus seeds is not just in their biology, it's in their accessibility. You don't need fancy machines or supplements to enjoy their benefits. Dry roast them with a touch of ghee and sea salt. This makes a light, crunchy snack that's perfect before bed. Add to sweet herbal soups with longan fruit, red dates, or coconut milk. Nourishing, calming, and hormone supportive. Use as a travel snack or afternoon pick-me-up. Their light texture makes them ideal for busy days when your nervous system needs steady fuel. Tip: don't overeat. 1/3 to half a cup per day is plenty. Overdoing even healthy foods can backfire if digestion is compromised. Lotus seeds are more than a snack. They're a tonic, a slow, steady force that supports the entire ecosystem of female aging. For women who feel tired but wired, moody but disconnected, aging but unsure how, it's often not about vanity. It's about reconnection. When you nourish the systems that hold your body together, your nerves, your hormones, your skin, you're not fighting age. You're partnering with it. In a world full of overstimulation and exhaustion, the quiet intelligence of lotus seeds offers something deeper: balance. And sometimes, balance is the real beauty. Number 3. Sesame seeds. At first glance, sesame seeds might not seem remarkable. Tiny, pale, often just a garnish on a bun. But beneath that humble exterior lies one of the most biochemically complex seeds nature has to offer, especially for women over 45 navigating the hormonal shifts of perimenopause and menopause. We're not just talking about skin deep. We're talking about the deep architecture of the body, the inner scaffolding that holds together your skin, joints, blood vessels, and bones. And much of that scaffolding depends on two interlinked forces: collagen and estrogen. Within 5 years of menopause, women can lose up to 30% of their skin collagen. That is not just aging, it is hormonal biology. Estrogen is more than a reproductive hormone. It directly stimulates fibroblasts, the cells responsible for producing collagen and elastin. Without enough estrogen, those cells become inactive. So even if you consume collagen supplements, your body might not recognize the signal to use it. This is where sesame seeds step in. Their unique nutritional makeup helps bridge the hormonal and structural decline, gently nudging your body to stay in rhythm, even as estrogen begins to wane. Lignans, nature's phytoestrogens. Sesame seeds are rich in lignans, plant compounds that function as phytoestrogens, molecules that gently mimic estrogen in the body. Unlike synthetic hormone replacement, lignans bind to estrogen receptors safely and selectively, helping to maintain hormonal signaling without overstimulation. In real terms, this can mean fewer hot flashes, more stable mood, better skin hydration, and improved collagen activation. Zinc and copper. the collagen weavers. These two trace minerals are non-negotiable for the creation of collagen crosslinks. Think of collagen fibers like ropes. Without zinc and copper, those ropes fray instead of interlacing into strong, elastic networks. Zinc supports enzyme systems that repair tissue and reduce inflammation. Copper is necessary for lysyl oxidase, the enzyme that binds collagen and elastin together. Sesame, the hormone facilitator. Sesame is a lignin unique to sesame seeds. Research shows it lowers systemic inflammation, improves blood lipid profiles, and supports liver detoxification, crucial for healthy hormone processing. A healthy liver is a hormone balancing organ. Calcium, beyond bones. We often associate calcium with bone health, but it is also essential for dermal thickness and skin metabolism. Women over 45 typically see a decline in calcium absorption, contributing to sagging and thinning skin. Sesame seeds are one of the richest plant-based calcium sources available. Together, these compounds make sesame seeds a biological synchronizer, linking your internal hormonal rhythm with the skin's structural renewal system. While sesame seeds have not received the marketing buzz of trendy powders or exotic berries, the science speaks clearly. A 2011 clinical trial found that hypertensive patients who consumed black sesame powder daily for 1 month experienced significant drops in systolic blood pressure, linked to improved endothelial function and arterial elasticity, key for delivering nutrients to the skin. A 2014 study tested a blend of flax, pumpkin, and sesame seeds in postmenopausal women. After 12 weeks, inflammatory markers dropped by up to 79%, and many participants reported better sleep, improved mood, and increased skin firmness. Other studies have shown sesame lignans increase antioxidant activity in the liver, reduce LDL cholesterol, and protect against oxidative stress, one of the major accelerators of aging in both the skin and cardiovascular system. Though we lack large-scale, randomized controlled trials on sesame seeds and collagen directly, the mechanistic logic is robust, and the real-world results are promising. Here is the good news. Sesame seeds are easy to incorporate and affordable. Best form: ground sesame or tahini, sesame paste. Whole seeds often pass through the gut undigested. Grinding improves bioavailability of calcium and lignans. Serving size: 1 to 2 tablespoons per day is sufficient. Simple uses: sprinkle ground sesame on oatmeal, stir-fry greens, or rice bowls. Make a tahini dressing with lemon, garlic, and olive oil. Try black sesame paste in warm cereal or with sweet potato. Sip sesame seed tea. Lightly roasted seeds steeped in hot water with a touch of honey. Note: choose unhulled sesame seeds if possible. They retain more calcium and nutrients. But always chew or grind well. Sesame seeds are not glamorous, but they may be one of the most foundational anti-aging foods for women over 45. They do not just add nutrients. They activate pathways, gently signaling your body to rebuild collagen, modulate estrogen, reduce silent inflammation, and restore skin's bounce and tone. In biological terms, sesame acts like a hinge, quietly connecting the fading rhythm of estrogen to the regenerative tempo of collagen. And when that connection is intact, your skin looks more alive, your mood more stable, and your sleep more restorative. In a culture obsessed with dramatic interventions, sesame seeds are a reminder that aging gracefully does not have to be extreme. Sometimes it is as simple as 1 spoonful a day. And in that simplicity, there is wisdom.